Yo, what up, everybody? Talk That Talk, episode 19. Yo, we coming back to back now, man. We staying consistent. We're gonna try to. Today, we got the homie Rob Fuentes, Mr. Hiibrou. Bro, what's up?
What up, man? How you guys doing?
Fucking chilling, man. It's a nice day, dude. I'm glad we're doing it outside. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's chill. It's nice, good weather. October weather.
Hey, okay, cool, sick. Just making sure everything's recording. So, man, I bumped your project on the way over here right now. it's 10:15, right?
Yeah, 10:15.
I was gonna ask you like what was the inspiration behind the title album, but then I saw that your apartment number is 1015. So is that it?
Yeah.
All right, sick, man. Hell yeah, figured it out, bro. I'm on my Scooby Doo.
Yeah. I call it 10:15 because I recorded everything here at home, and from there on out, man, it was just history. I just started making music.
Yeah, so you're a new rapper, bro. Like this is your debut project.
Yeah.
How what was the process like from beginning to end?
Well, it all started when I brought my producer C.P to
Shout out C.P, man.
Shout
my
out to
crib.
C.
Hell
Yeah, to your crib, and then you guys created AM Flow.
Oh yeah.
You guys created AM Flow on that day, and then I was like, man, this is pretty dope to be a part of this process of how everything is recorded and then put on a track. And so I always did freestyles over C.'s, beats, but then after that, I was like, let's just start making music. And it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
It was a little bit tough. And then I wanted to have like a concept behind it, and then I wanted everything, all the production to sound the same, so all the tracks can flow the same.
Okay.
That way, it's like a long, continuous story with different tracks on 1015.
Try to keep the brand like pointed towards you. So yeah, turn it all the way around. Yeah, there you go. Just keep that towards you.
Oh.
Be A1.
All right.
Hell yeah, sick. So how long ago was that? That was a while ago, right?
That was a long time
last
ago.
year,
Last
maybe a little
year.
before that. So there's 6 tracks on it, right?
Mhm.
Are those 6 tracks like the only 6 that you worked on, or was there like other shit that just didn't make it, or like it was other shit that was like too soon to like to like be confident on the track to put out or anything?
There was a couple of tracks that were too soon, but then there's a couple of tracks that we went back on and worked on, like Maryville.
Tight.
Like Maryville, I think I did 10 different verses on it,
Yo, that's crazy.
and then I finally found one that I liked, so I kept that one. And Maryville is my home, so Maryville is. There was so much things that were popping up in my head that I didn't know what to say or like
Okay.
what to rap about. So I wanted to continue. I wanted to tell a little story of recent events that have been happening in Maryville with, that 15-year-old getting shot at Desert Sky.
Yeah, that's sad, man. I remember that shit. Damn.
The 15-year-old that being shot, the lady that got shot while they were robbing her car. So there was a lot of things that were happening at that time when I was writing that song. So I was just like, you know what? Let's talk about things that are actually happening in Maryville.
That was
right now.
one of the things that I noticed on the album or project. What would you consider it?
I considered it a EP or a
EP?
mixtape.
Mixtape,
Something
okay.
small, something to let people know that, hey, I'm making music now, and my next project is actually going to be something a little bit more. I found my sound, so it's going to be a little bit more excitement to the next project.
Okay.
Which I'm already working on it, and it sounds.
How from like 0% to 100%? How far are you into it?
Into the new project, I'm probably like 25% into it.
Okay, all right, that's not bad, man. Just drop the other one. You're already quarter of the way through. Sick, bro. Hell yeah.
And it's more into depth, and it's more going to kind of. I wanted it to cause a conversation.
I was about to tell you that, bro. It's like I don't know if it's because I know you or like if you did such a good job on the project. Like I got understanding of who you are, like what you're about from those 6 songs. Like I understand. Like I just like it painted a picture in me that okay, I understand like what type of person he is, how he's viewing this form of art. It was like for real. It's like storytelling, painting like a vivid picture in my head. Like I fucked with the dude. It was dope.
Yeah, I really wanted to make sure that people knew who I was on 1015 to what my dreams are, what my goals are, to where I'm from, and how I got there, and where I'm at right now.
I think you did an excellent job doing that.
And now I'm excited for the next project. I'm still working on the title, but it's going to be called like Perspective or POV, point of view.
Okay.
And basically, I've been writing it kind of like a book. Basically, it's about a kid that grows up with a poor family,
Okay.
and he ends up getting rich. And then if you listen to it backwards, it's basically
Damn.
the
The
dad
rich kid getting poor. Or something?
getting poor.
What?
And then if you hear forward, you hear the kid getting rich.
That's
and-
fire.
So that's what I'm working on right now. And the first song is called Garden of Eden because that's how like everybody's story starts.
Okay.
And basically what it's gonna be about is like you're seeing different points of views of people. Like you see this kid point of view, and he's so in this bubble of life is beautiful,
Yeah.
like you only know one religion, you only know like Santa Claus is real, like everything around you feels safe.
Okay.
you know
Damn. So you can get deep on this one.
yeah. And when you start to grow up, you start to realize, you start to go to school, and you start asking those questions, and you start realizing that all these kids have different religions. They don't believe the same things that you do. They don't get the same things that you do in Christmas. So you start to realize life.
Okay.
So you're just like, okay, like not everybody is as privileged as I am. Why not? Like what's my life so different with theirs?
Are you doing that out of like your own like experiences through life, or is it something that you're just kind of like putting together, painting your own story about it?
No, it's my own perspective of life.
Nice. Okay.
'Cause I was very grateful that I had parents that worked hard and were able to provide the things that I always wanted, and I never knew struggles from other people.
Okay.
I knew my neighborhood and where I grew up, and I started seeing, other kids' lives, and I never really understood it. So I started to kind of like look into things and started reading different religions, started to get myself informed to understand what other people, how other people live their lives.
Oh shit.
So I informed myself before I start, talking about my own opinions and what I feel, So perspective is basically gonna be about that, and just, you talk to kids and you start to realize their lives. You can talk to a kid from Afghanistan to Africa, a black kid living in the ghetto, and telling you how his life is, and you can tell about a kid from Afghanistan and how his life is, and how how racism affects their life, and how cops affect other people's lives. So I just want to go into that and get in the deep conversation about that.
Damn, I'm excited. Hell yeah.
I see a lot of people, and you walk around and you kind of realize that whole shit, like you see life in first person, and you only think about yourself, but sometimes you gotta remember that you're not the only person that's living and seeing themselves first person.
What kind of rappers inspire you to like to like how'd you end up like getting these ideas? Is there like certain things that influenced you or anything?
Well, Lupe Fiasco is one of my
Oh
favorite
shit!
rappers.
Shout out Lupe. He's a goat, man. I fucks with him heavy.
Yeah. So Lupe is one of the reasons why I wanted to, kind of tell stories and kind of tell different point of views of certain situations. So he's a big inspiration for me.
Man, I feel like Lupe Fiasco is so underrated. He was just like so anti-industry that they kind of just like blocked him out of it. But I think he should be like shining. He should be fucking. You give him his roses now before it's too late.
Yeah, for sure. What really inspired me a lot was his latest album, Drogas Wave.
Yeah, my homie put me onto that shit, man. It was just like it's like nothing that has come out in the last who knows how long. It's just
It's very informal.
yeah, bro.
And kind of puts you in like, oh shit, like I'm a slave underwater tearing down ships. That's dope.
Yeah.
So that's basically what he's talking about. So it's like I want to do something like that too. So
Hell yeah. Are you still taking is your music inspired by any of the clothes you create?
to
Or
be
vice
honest with
versa?
you, it's vice versa.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's vice versa, and you know I'm working on a new project for Highbrow, which is it's gonna be more minimalism,
Okay.
and then dropped in with some anime art and some Japanese art.
Sick.
So
Do you want to break down Highbrow for people that aren't aware of the Highbrow brand?
Highbrow Clothing is it's a clothing brand that I started. Highbrow Clothing is basically meaning are very smart, artistic people. And I spelled it differently because I want it to be different. Just like how there is a there, and all of them are all spelled differently, and they all have their different meanings.
Man, you be getting deep on everything, bro. That's fire. Hell yeah.
And highbrow, spelled it differently, and I wanted to give it a different meaning. So highbrow is like its own thing, and I wanted to make its own definition of it. And I know there is a different highbrow. It's spelled like High and then Brow, and highbrow means like rich snobby people.
Oh shit.
But I wanted to mean something positive.
Damn,
and I spelled it
fire.
different. So that's
Sick.
what highbrow's about. So highbrow, there's gonna be something coming out soon, early 2021.
Nice. Okay. I still remember that show at you released a capsule at Jabbar's.
Yeah,
Dude, that show was so much fun, man. That was probably like one of my favorite performances. That shit was so fun.
That was a lot of fun, and that was like my first time planning an event.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
went smooth, man. That shit was dope. Super
Shoot,
dope.
I was so scared that everything was gonna fall apart at the
Yeah,
last
I
second.
bet, bro. I be feeling like that before shows. I'm just like, damn, if I fuck this up, I'm like, there's so many people here. Like,
Yeah.
like, fuck.
There was a lot of people. I even had a DJ Tiger out there.
Yeah,
So
that was popping ass thing, bro.
it was pretty dope.
Fucking, I miss shit like that, bro. This whole pandemic, man. I miss going to shows, concerts. That shit's weak, bro.
And man, the pandemic has really changed a lot of people's lives.
It has, bro.
And then you start seeing true colors of different people.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's crazy. Like before all this, man, I had never thought of like people as having like altered intentions until shit like this. You know, like you see, it's like a more of a dog eat dog world on like the most minimalist base. It's
Yep.
just wild.
For me, when I'm seeing other people just don't care about other people.
Yeah,
They only care about themselves. Again, going with perspective. You all see first person.
yeah,
So they only worry about me. And sometimes you got to remember, like, okay, you're about to live in a world where there is going to be no future because you're murdering it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, oh, I want to have trust fund babies. I want to have money. I want to have all this glamour. But, bro, you're not going to have a future, and your kids are not going to have a future because.
Like leaving shit behind, leaving that legacy, or just like even if you want to get like financial, leaving like something for them. Like it's all about like the cloud, having it for everybody else to see. Basically, I feel.
Yeah, and what sucks really badly is that people don't understand that. I'm like, dude, the ozone layer and the air, the global warming, everything is just getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Just like the Arctic, the North Pole
Oh, it's melting, bro.
is melting, right? So if you kind of like go into like science, that thing is melting, right? So that means the ocean's gonna rise up, and that means that the ocean's gonna bring a little bit the cold, and then the hot air from the ocean is gonna cause more hurricanes. It's gonna cause more earthquakes.
I think that's my worst fear in life, bro. Like natural disasters.
That's how we're all gonna die, bro.
I know, man.
Because we're not gonna die by people, and people just don't understand that. Like Earth is gonna kill us.
Yeah.
We're a virus, and the Earth is gonna try to cure itself. And the only way the Earth knows how to cure itself is by killing it, like
Yeah.
destroying itself, and then really building itself back up.
Yeah, I'm a fucking like history dork, bro. I'll be like looking up like ancient ass shit. How they show like past catastrophic disasters, like literally just like ended the world, and then there's like a group of people that have to restart it and like build up from scratch and shit.
And it's not gonna be just America. It's going to be the whole
Whole
world,
world, bro.
the whole world. And people just don't understand that. And I'm just like, yo, like, I get it. Like, we all want money. We all want, our businesses to grow. We all want these companies to make more money and more jobs and more. But if we're headed in the direction that we're going to, there is going to be no future for you.
I know it's just gonna get harder for everybody.
There is no future for you. And you know that the environmental calendar, like 7 years.
No, what's that?
The basically came out like 2 or 3 years ago about the environment. Basically, we have 7 years to, fix what's going on, and if we don't fix it within those 7 years, then we're screwed. Like there's nothing that we can do about it.
That started 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, there's 7 more years now.
Oh, okay.
From here to now.
Oh shit.
From now to there or there. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we have 7 years to kind of fix the environment.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. Like, a lot of people are unaware of stuff like that. Like, they're more just like, oh shit, fucking, I need to watch next week's fucking newest reality show, bro. If I don't watch that shit, my life is over.
Or debate.
Debate? Fuck the debate, bro. Fuck all that bullshit, man. Literally.
You also get to see how other, like, how politics. It's crazy how politics are making people separate themselves.
Yeah.
And then you start realizing the flaws through technology as well.
Yep.
So
I think technology is a big problem in a way.
Big problem, especially the algorithms from Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you're on Twitter and if you're on Instagram or Facebook and all you see is Republican stuff, then all you're going to see is Republican stuff. If you're a Democrat and you watch a whole bunch of Democrat stuff on social media, then you're only going to see Democrat shit.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you're independent, you're only going to see independent shit, which is like Bernie Sanders and all them.
It's like Google, bro. Like you Google something you're looking for, you're gonna find it. But if you don't keep like searching past what comes up first, you're never gonna see the other side of it or like the other points of views of things.
No, you're not. You're not being well informed. So if you're getting your news from social media, it's not real, bro.
Yeah, social media is not real at all, bro.
It's not real, bro. Like, you gotta go see the news. You gotta go get yourself informed. Read newspapers.
Even at the same time, you can't even fucking trust the news no more, man.
You can't really trust it, but it's better than following an algorithm that a computer gives you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like when you're shopping for stuff, like you're shopping for a beanie.
All you're gonna see is
all
fucking
you see is
beanie
a whole bunch of
ads.
beanie ads.
Yeah.
And or like shoes. You're gonna start seeing a whole bunch of shoes ads. Like, that's the same thing that's going on right now, is that a lot of people are seeing politics and they're only seeing their view, and they're not informing themselves of the other party. Like, dude, I know you see a whole bunch of commercials and they tell you like, oh, this person's so real liberal, or this person's so conservative.
Dude, yeah, I'll be on YouTube and it's like I'll watch a music video and I'm going to the next thing and it's like Mark Kelly, and then the next thing is like fucking Sandra, whatever the fuck her name is, or Sally, some bullshit. It's like, bro, like it's like straight up diss tracks on each other, back and forth. I mean, it's like, bro, I'm about to subscribe to premium, so I don't see this bullshit no more.
So. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's just like a lot of separation with people. A lot of people just don't care about other people.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to health, like, dude, you're supposed to be wearing masks or whatever the case may be, right? Yeah, I get it. Like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But it's not about you. It's about like the people around you.
Yeah.
It's about people that, they have asthma or diabetes or have lung problems, whatever the case may be. It's not about you. It's about other people around you.
A lot of people are seeing it as like it's about me, but it's not about being just human and supporting your your people and shit.
You can be carrying it, and then you can go to your mom's house and you see your brother, you see your sister, but then you end up getting your sister sick, and then not knowing that she probably has lung problems, that you end up killing your sister, or you end up killing your brother, or you end up killing your mom or your dad, because you're not protecting yourselves. You're not being aware of the situation that's in front of you.
Yeah.
It's just Earth trying to heal itself. So if people are the virus, then the Earth is going to create a virus to kill the people. That way the Earth can stay alive.
Yeah.
And us as people got to realize that we got a major culture change that we got to do.
Yeah, like just a human being, like we're a big factor in the world, but at the same time, to like the universe, we're nothing. Like
We're nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Like straight up, man. When you put money away and you take everything away from us, like there is nothing.
I think everybody has to like eat like a handful of mushrooms, trip, and then just be like, oh shit, like this is one with the world, like just get it over with, man. All the presidents, I think the presidents and shit should all eat a handful of mushrooms and just like see the world differently for a couple weeks and just see how they feel. You know what I mean?
I think it should be at least two presidents running this world.
Like a squad. I think like a whole squad would be better.
Yeah, because, bro, one person can't run this country, and then you only have one view.
Think about it like as a job, bro. Like if you have one manager and like 50 employees, like ain't no 50 employees listening to one guy.
Yeah, dude, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Like, it's been working for this long, but there has to be a culture change.
I was just thinking that the other time, like the Constitution and all that shit is like hella old. Like why is it not okay to like revise what we first started with? Like it's okay to like do change and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think all that has to be revised. Everything from like now, today, because the Constitution was built by a whole bunch of white dudes that were slave owners, and telling everybody that everybody has equal rights and they all have freedom.
But they don't.
But no.
Yeah.
And only 6% of Americans voted back in the day.
Yeah.
So that's not even America, And now, like last year, well, it was like less than 50% of people voted last year. It's like, bro, that's not all of America.
Nuh-uh.
So
it should be easier, bro. It should just be like on a phone, like super encrypted. Like you'll pull up the app on the third and just vote. That's it. You know what I mean?
Bro, that would be so much easier.
Yeah, bro. I don't know why they do it. It's fucking 2020.
Just like, all right, cool.
I'm taking a shit. Like, let me clear my thoughts real quick. Who am I voting for? Let me
be in the shower and shit. Just like
fucking, bro. Like motherfuckers will be on 2K building up their squad real quick, but we can't fucking vote on the phone. Like, bro, come on,
I know. I feel that's actually a really good idea. It's $1 million idea right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, maybe they're listening to this and be like, "Oh, that's a good ass idea."
The feds are watching, bro. I'm gonna be on the way home. When I get home, all I'm gonna see is like Instagram ads for voting and shit.
Yeah.
They listening, dog. Hey, back to your project. So 1015. I wanted to ask you about your feature on there, Lil Reggie.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Little Reggie is one of my girls' homeboys.
Okay.
That we got him into the track of Champagne.
I like that song.
And
that's a vibe.
It's a big vibe. I wanted to have a night feel to it.
Yeah.
And he's from Little Rock, and
sick.
And
he lives out here.
And he lives out here now, and he lives in the Maryville area.
Okay.
And he's doing big things, dude. He's doing big things, and
you need to plug me up with a feature.
I will.
For sure.
I will. I'll talk to him. I'll tell him what's up.
Shout out Lil Reggie, man.
Lil Reggie, FOE, family over everything.
Reggie. I was gonna ask you what that stands for too. I figured maybe family over everything, but there's like so many like creative people that could change it up. But I just want to make sure.
Yeah, family over everything. Little Reggie, he's killing the game, bro. I think he reached like 11,000 streams the other day. So Congratulations to him.
Hell yeah, congrats, bro.
Much love to you, man, and thank you for hopping on the track. I had a lot of people when I started Champagne. It was called Driving Hours, and I had a whole different verse on it, and I didn't like it. But I also sent it out to a couple of rappers to see if they wanted to hop onto it, and a lot of people didn't. They just straight up said no.
Okay.
And Lil Reggie was like, "I'm gonna hop on it. I'll hop on it. I like the beat. I like the hook." So he hopped on it. And much love and much respect to him for doing that, because he really believed in me, And then once he started rapping, I started like rewriting
Yeah.
my whole,
Do you see
all
it
my
as like
lyrics.
as like competition? Like you want to have the better verse on something, or is it more like I'm trying to get like on this type of level too?
It's more like inspiration.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to see the people from Arizona or people here trying to do big things as competition.
Okay.
I want to work together to make Arizona something special.
Sick.
So when I heard your lyrics on Marival, I was like, fuck, this is fire. This is fire.
Thank you.
I need to I need to write something better because not only that you're blowing me out the water. I was just like, I need something at least to kind of match it. I know I'm not gonna beat it,
Oh, I
but
feel
I'm
you.
gonna match it. I'm gonna try to match it because man, like the lyrics that you had on there, and like that hit my heart.
Yeah, when you hit me up for that song Maryville, I was just like, man, I had never done like a specific track to kind of like, because I had known that like it was gonna be some like storytelling type shit just because of like the beat and you had a certain topic and direction to go into it. So I kind of wanted to like just put like the feelings of growing up,
Yeah,
in the hood. I gotta worry about this, gotta worry about that, I gotta stay away from this, try to do that, just try to put that all together.
and that's what I love. That's what I love. And so with those features and just seeing other people rap, I just wanted to get better. And when doing Champagne with little Reggie, having him in the studio really helped me a lot.
Oh, tight.
He talked to me. Gave me a lot of points, good points to help me, create more projects. So shout out to him. Much love to you, man, and good luck on everything that you're doing. And yeah, dude, little Reggie. He has a lot of good songs. My favorite song from him is I think it's like Money Bag or something like that.
Oh, dope.
And that's one of my favorite songs. I don't know. I might be messing up the name on that, but it's dope. And I know
There's
he has
this-
a project coming out
There's
pretty
this
soon.
song. It's the second to last song. It's called, what's it called? Dreams.
Dreams with you.
Dreams with you. Your flow when you start rapping, that was fire, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I wanted to tell you that you killed that one for
That
sure.
that one. I had my brother. He used to be a rapper back in the day, and he kind of helped me with that one too. He was in the studio with me, and you know, he was listening to the EP, and he's like, bro, this is weak. You're gonna have to do your lyrics. You're gonna have to hit more punchlines. You gotta step up the game. Step up the game. This is lazy. This is lazy.
That's
I
dope
was
that he
like,
was honest with you.
yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. All right, now I know, how he feels about it. I'm gonna go back into it and like re-rap all my songs. So that's what I did. And Dreams with You, I rewrote it all, and then I rapped it all, and then C Dot. Dreams with You is actually two songs put in one, and because I had Dreams and then I had With You, and Dreams was like about dreaming about money and doing all this stuff, and With You was basically about my girl. And C Dot was like, bro, scrap the second verse, even though it's dope, we can probably use it for something else. Scrap the second verse on both songs. We'll put it into one song, and I'll have it transition into With You.
Into a song.
Yeah, so I was
Tight.
just like, how you gonna do that? He's like,
Dude, he's a genius. That kid is a fucking genius, man. I swear to God. He's a fucking genius,
he
man.
is. Yo, that's like, he sampled I think like 6 songs and put it into one
For real?
beat.
Damn,
yeah.
he's wild.
And I was just like, bro, he didn't want to he didn't want to show me, he didn't want to tell me nothing. He just did it, and he was like, I'm gonna surprise you, and I was like, all right, go, fuck with it, fuck with the whole EP, like do whatever you feel like you need to do.
Did he do all like the editing and engineering, everything?
All of it, all of
Dude,
it. And then
he put it well together, man.
He did, and I took that EP to my other brother that produces, and so he mastered it.
Oh, Ty. Okay.
So
So your whole family's like music oriented.
yeah, then my tata was a mariachi singer in
Nice.
Mexico and like traveled all over Mexico.
Damn, when you drop it a mariachi song
Shoo, soon.
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 Aight.
I do have a couple lyrics in Spanish that will be dropping in the next project. So just
I've
look
tried to
into
make a
that.
song in Spanish and it just don't work for me.
I have a. What inspired me to do that was D Smoke.
D Smoke, who's that?
D Smoke is a rapper from California,
Okay.
and he raps in English and Spanish, and he like intertwines them into the song.
Oh, okay.
Um, and he sounds like Kendrick Lamar, but he just has Spanish under his sleeves.
Damn, that's tight. I need to check him out.
Yeah, check him out. Check out D Smoke.
For me, it's just too hard, man, because like I speak majority English, and then like when I do talk Spanish, it's very like it's like basic or whatever, you know. And then so when I'm writing lyrics, I'm just like it definitely sounds like I'm struggling to read, because it's just like I'm not that fluent on reading my own lyrics. So man, it's just something you got to like build towards, I guess.
Yeah, kind of memorize.
Yeah.
That's another big thing about 1015 is memorizing my lyrics. And Champagne actually freestyled it. I
Nice.
forgot my lyrics in the middle of me recording, and I just freestyled the rest of it.
Were you doing that to like just have like the like not worry about reading it and just try to focus on the flow and shit?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was like, when I started rapping Champagne, I was just like, boom, 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 and then I lost my place, where I was reading it from. I swiped it like when you double tapped on iPhone,
Yeah.
or like if you shake your phone,
Oh, deletes.
tells you if you want to delete it or not. So that's
Yeah.
what happened. I was rapping and I was like in my feelings, and the thing shaked and it said delete, and I was like, oh shit, woo, I started freestyling.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do it like that, man. I'll do that too. Like I won't finish a verse, and then I'll do that. My last project, 27 Club. I wrote the verses, but I would leave the last 4 bars on each verse like empty. I would just freestyle the rest. This is I don't know. I just got into a habit of doing that shit.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That is dope, and I started liking it. So, Champagne, I freestyled it the rest of the way, and it was so much easier doing that. And so 1015, I freestyled it. 1015 was a freestyle, and then I freestyled the second verse from Life. And what other song did I freestyle? And Breakfast I freestyled.
Yeah, tight.
So all those songs I freestyled. I didn't write any of it. I was just like,
I think
threw
it's
it on the
dope,
track.
man. Like you're a fairly new rapper, but you went like all the way with it. Like you took this shit serious. Like I liked it too that you can hear that you just started on it, and then so every time you drop something new, it's just you're gonna see all the room for improvement that you're doing each time, man. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be dope, dude. And now I have a bigger crew, so like, I'm just very excited to what's coming up in the future.
Tight.
And 1015 was a big step up for me. From when I started to when it ended. Just like going over every track, seeing what I can improve on, lyrics. Where should I add ad libs, things like that.
Was it more fun doing everything, or was it more stressful doing everything?
It was a lot of fun doing it all. The most stressful thing was being patient.
Okay.
Like,
In what way?
just like, okay, so I just finished this track. I think it sounds dope. Let's sit on it.
Oh,
and
and then
kind of like
coming back to
come
it
back
and
to
seeing
it.
like any flaws that you might find or whatever.
Any mistakes or anything like that. And I wanted to drop Maribel a long time ago and Champagne, but like we just gotta be patient.
Yeah.
C-Dot was like, nah, we shouldn't drop anything because it's only gonna be like 6-7 songs. Um, but we kind of like talk it through. We kind of figure things out, and we're like, let's just drop Champagne and then just have everybody like listen to Maribel in the EP.
Yeah, that's
'Cause-
dope, man. I've seen like cause like I'm gearing up to drop music again, so I've been like looking at what type of things like professionals do as to like how they go around marketing it and shit. So usually people who drop like the hype track first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, or the banger or whatever, and then they drop the next song is like something real, and then they just like keep going from there and shit. So
Yep.
that's dope, man.
Yep. And I'm already working on other stuff. So I will be dropping something soon, like it's just a little taste of what's coming out. Because I finally found my voice, I found my flow, I found who I am and who I want to represent.
Hey, bro,
And
that's tight.
what's dope too is that like I was telling everybody that I'm working with that I want to sound different. I don't want to sound irrelevant.
Okay.
You know, I think relevant is a really bad word, especially in the music industry. I know that we're independent artists, so we can drop music whenever we want. So we can drop it at the times. But if we ever get signed, we have to go through these processing and, you know, get the samples cleared,
Yeah.
things like that, which takes a year to like drop something, you know.
That'd be
Like
the
Big
worst,
Sean,
man.
you know, like Big Sean, Detroit 2, you know, he was talking about how a lot of things needed to be cleared before he was able to drop any music.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he finished that album a year ago, but it finally like cleared up, so then they can start dropping music.
Yeah.
And it still had to be relevant to relevant to today, you know, but like kind of like more in the future type deal. So that's why I think relevant is a bad word, because if we are going to be in this industry and if we do end up getting signed or whatever the case may be, you're going to have to kind of think in the future.
Yeah.
And
I've thought about that shit too. Like, as a major label artist, you're not making music for the moment. You're just making like shit that profits, bro. So like, I don't know. It's like as a major label artist, like the album's not really the way to go, really. Like at least now.
yeah, and I was telling Sita, I was like, we got to approach this like we're a company.
Yeah.
Like, you know, EP, like this EP, I was working on it for a year and making sure that it sounds dope. That's all I cared about. And it came out, it sounds different, you know, the feel of it is different. And I wanted more like poetry type feel. And that's what I went for. And I just hope everybody enjoys it. I hope that everybody could understand where I came from, who I am, and they enjoy the songs and the lyrics behind it. And just look out for the next project.
Hey man, that's dope, dude. I'm super happy for you, bro. I'm gonna have the description to your album in the description below. The link, I mean. So
Link.
yeah. So anything else you want to tell people before we wrap it up?
I want to tell people to respect others, love others, and you know, and yeah, and just bro, just respect and love others. Respect other people the way you want to be respected.
That's the golden rule, man. That's the golden rule.
That's it. You know, we're entering some weird times. Make sure everybody's, you know, staying healthy. Wash your hands. Cover your mouth and nose. And if anybody has passed away from COVID or going through COVID, I pray for you, and I hope that, you know, you get through it. And if you have family that passed away, my condolences to your family. Everybody, you know, stay positive, keep grinding, keep achieving. Arizona's going to come up.
Hey man, this is gonna be a dope episode, bro. Thank you for having me come by. You know, we got it in, bro. We'll get another one in soon, man.
We will, man. We
Talk
will.
That Talk, episode 19. WillyWaffles, Rob Fuentes, 10:15 out now. Go stream that shit. Go bump it, man. Catch the vibe, dude.
Catch the vibe, please.
Hey, thank
Please.
you guys.
Take care. Have a good one.